Thunder rolled above the towering Ashford Estate as mourners departed beneath black umbrellas, leaving two wealthy brothers alone with the silence their father left behind. Inside the candlelit mansion library, Victor Ashford stared at the family portraits while his younger brother Daniel studied the fortune reports with restless ambition. The scent of rain drifted through cracked windows as old memories lingered between them, yet neither brother grieved for long before greed entered the room. Their father's lawyer had confirmed a vast fortune remained undistributed, and every hidden account seemed to whisper promises powerful enough to poison blood. Victor believed he deserved everything for years of sacrifice, while Daniel secretly carried wounds of favoritism that had darkened his heart for decades. Across the marble hallway, the family maid Eleanor quietly polished silver frames, hearing fragments of arguments that sounded sharper than breaking glass. Night settled over the estate as accusations echoed through grand corridors, each brother exposing old betrayals their father never allowed anyone to discuss. "You always manipulated him," Daniel finally hissed through clenched teeth, while Victor's expression hardened beneath the glow of trembling chandelier light. Neither man noticed Eleanor freeze beside the staircase when a forgotten name surfaced during the fight, awakening a secret she had buried for years. As lightning illuminated the mansion windows, Eleanor realized the dead man's greatest secret was still hidden somewhere inside the estate, waiting to destroy everything. Cold morning fog swallowed the sprawling estate grounds as Victor and Daniel searched separate wings of the mansion, each convinced a hidden fortune awaited discovery. The grand music room became a battlefield of suspicion where locked cabinets were forced open, dusty records examined, and forgotten letters scattered across the floor. Victor uncovered old financial documents suggesting enormous assets had vanished years earlier, yet the missing amounts led only to deeper unanswered questions. Meanwhile, Daniel discovered private journals containing cryptic remarks from their father, references to guilt, betrayal, and a debt that money could never repay. Every clue seemed carefully designed to divide them further, transforming grief into obsession, while unseen truths remained concealed behind layers of deception. From the servants' quarters, Eleanor watched their desperation grow as memories haunted her, memories connected to a stormy night she wished she could forget. That evening, the brothers confronted each other inside the estate's glass conservatory, where rain hammered the roof like relentless drums of judgment above. Daniel slammed a journal onto the marble table after finding a passage suggesting Victor had benefited from a secret decision made before their father's death. Victor retaliated by revealing evidence of hidden transfers linked to Daniel, and the accusation ignited a fury neither brother could fully control anymore. As their voices echoed through the shattered silence, Eleanor quietly clutched an old brass key hidden beneath her uniform, knowing the true will remained undiscovered. A violent storm engulfed the estate that night as Eleanor stood alone beneath the dim attic rafters, staring at a locked chest she had feared for years. The brass key trembled in her hand while thunder shook the ancient mansion, and every heartbeat carried the weight of a promise made to a dying man. Below, Victor and Daniel continued tearing through family records, unaware that the answer to their bitter war rested only a few floors above them. Their father had trusted Eleanor with a secret before his final breath, yet revealing it now could destroy everything the brothers believed about their lives. As lightning flashed through dusty attic windows, Eleanor finally opened the chest and uncovered sealed documents wrapped inside faded velvet cloth. Among them rested a letter addressed to both brothers, written in their father's trembling hand and marked with instructions never to be ignored. Before she could read further, footsteps echoed from the staircase as Victor appeared, his suspicion leading him directly to the hidden room at last. Daniel arrived moments later, and the brothers froze when they saw the chest, realizing Eleanor had concealed something from them since their father's death. Fury erupted as accusations filled the attic, but Eleanor remained silent while tears gathered in her eyes, burdened by a truth more painful than greed. Then she revealed that the hidden will existed, yet its contents were far more shocking than money, and neither brother was prepared for what came next. The attic fell into a suffocating silence as Eleanor unfolded the hidden will, while rain lashed the windows and fear settled heavily across every face. Victor expected the document to secure his inheritance, while Daniel prepared for another humiliation, yet neither man anticipated the nightmare inside. With trembling hands, Eleanor began reading their father's final words, each sentence exposing secrets buried beneath decades of wealth and influence. The will revealed that, years earlier, the brothers' father had altered company records after a devastating betrayal that nearly destroyed the family empire. But the true shock came when Eleanor uncovered a second sealed letter attached beneath the will, one their father had hidden from everyone else. According to the confession, the fortune had never been the reason for his guilt. Instead, he regretted manipulating his sons against each other for years. He admitted that every promotion, every reward, and every punishment had been carefully arranged to keep the brothers divided and dependent on him. Victor's anger slowly gave way to disbelief, while Daniel struggled to breathe, realizing their lifelong rivalry had been engineered by the man they trusted most. Then Eleanor revealed the final secret she had protected for years. Their father had discovered someone secretly stealing from the family accounts. As she opened the last evidence file and exposed the thief's identity, both brothers turned pale because the name inside belonged to Victor himself. The revelation struck the attic like a bolt of lightning as Victor staggered backward, his face drained of color, while decades of buried guilt finally surfaced. Daniel stared at his brother in stunned silence, unable to comprehend how the man he had hated for years had secretly carried such a devastating burden. With tears in his eyes, Victor admitted he had taken the money long ago to cover a disastrous investment, believing he could replace it before anyone noticed. Instead, the loss grew larger with every passing year, and fear drove him into silence while their father quietly discovered the truth and protected him. The hidden letter explained that their father chose secrecy over exposure, sacrificing honesty while allowing suspicion and resentment to poison both sons. Eleanor revealed one final message written shortly before his death, begging the brothers to forgive each other before regret became their permanent inheritance. Overcome by shame, Victor broke down completely as Daniel finally saw not a rival standing before him, but a broken brother trapped by years of fear. As dawn light spilled through the attic windows, the fortune no longer mattered, because the truth had exposed wounds far deeper than any amount of money. Wealth can build grand empires, but secrets, pride, and manipulation can destroy families far faster than poverty ever could. If this story moved you, like the video, subscribe for more emotional suspense stories, and comment below whether you would forgive Victor after learning the truth.